Whether you are a collector, fan or dealer in the horological world, you will be aware that the luxury watch market saw an insane spike of prices in 2021, where watch resale prices were at an all-time high. Since then, prices have fallen dramatically, and there has been a real lack of stabilization in the market. But over the past year, we've been constantly checking the market trends and have identified that there is a start of balance in the market. In today's video, I will be discussing whether now is the best time to buy a luxury watch based on our findings. Also, I will be talking about what stability means for dealers who are trying to sell their watches and earn some money. Let's get into it. As mentioned, those in the horological world would be aware of the market spike that happened in late 2021, early 2022, which saw the value and prices of luxury watches skyrocket to a point where it was extremely difficult to distribute and sell them to consumers. This was mainly down to COVID and lockdown. The global pandemic had an adverse effect on production as watch manufacturers closed their factories, causing a shortage of stock available within the market. So prices were naturally going to increase due to an even lower supply, but the demand was unknown because of COVID and lockdown, which caused an imbalance in the market. The gradual increase from 2020 to 2022 is crazy, as from graphs you can see the dramatic rise in prices. Take a Rolex 116500LN. Just before lockdown happened, the model was valued at around £17,000. Then, all of a sudden, in the space of just under 2 years, this model was worth over £30,000, which is almost double. And this was the case for other models in the horological world, which occurred due to various reasons. The first being the economical situation of China. China went into a second lockdown in 2022, which saw the biggest luxury goods target market unable to seek these prestigious products. You take away the world's biggest consumer of luxury goods, you lose a big chunk for the demand of your products. Another big market was Russia. Around the same time, Russia started invading Ukraine, which resulted in many assets and accounts being frozen, meaning those who could afford luxury goods were unable to purchase them. With Russia also being a huge market and demographic of luxury goods, you lose another big chunk of demand, causing further decline in the market. Then the crypto market crashed, which saw many crypto traders lose money, meaning they were unable to also buy luxury goods. Also, some traders who tied their money to crypto would use cryptocurrency to buy luxury goods. Another reason is due to the inflation of the US and the UK, which saw the cost of people's lives increase, meaning there was less disposable or spare income for people to purchase luxury goods. Referring to the UK, Brexit was also a catalyst for the decline as it affected trade, especially between UK and EU traders. It became more expensive to sell to multiple markets instead of a single market. Overall, the demand for luxury goods were at an all-time low, which is why the decline happened. However, for luxury watches, we have noticed there has been a slight stabilization in the prices and the decline is slowing down quickly. This has been extremely noticeable in the last 3 to 6 months, as the whole watch market is starting to balance out, as well as individual and popular models. But why is this happening? Well, there is an inference that global economic markets are starting to become secure since COVID. Also, with people adapting to these past challenging tough years, and with the market starting to become stable, there is an inference that the demand for luxury watches is starting to increase. Also, the market had to return to a healthy site at some point. It was only natural for this to happen. The bubble has burst and we've finally come back to reality. It was more a waiting game as no one fully knew when the stabilization was going to happen. But how could we tell? Simply looking at the graphs of brands and models. Let's take a GMT Batgirl. Just before COVID, the watch was around £12,000. Then 2 years later, it was around £20,000. Again, almost double, like the Daytona model I spoke about earlier. In the past 3 to 6 months, the value seems to be more stable with less turbulent movement, as the price has stayed at £13,000 to £14,000. Moving away from Rolex, let's take a Patek model. When looking at the Patek Aquanaut 5167A with the black dial and strap, before COVID and lockdown, the price was around £28,000. Then flash forward 2 years later, there was a mental increase where the model was priced above £70,000. That's almost triple. Whereas in the present day, this model's value has dropped back down at around £44,000 and has been the case for 3 to 6 months now, reinforcing the stability in the market. With these examples demonstrating that the luxury watch market is becoming stable, What are the benefits for sellers and buyers? One benefit is that the prices of watches can be determined easier, meaning there is less insufficient costs or overspending made by both sellers and buyers. Another benefit is consumer confidence. Buyers are going to feel certain when buying a watch off the grey market, knowing that the market prices are fair and stable rather than varied and unpredictable. Therefore, sellers are able to attract customers a lot easier. A stable market means that there are less signs of an immediate or dramatic fall in market value, so there is no indication of another dramatic decline in luxury watch prices. Additionally, customers are ensured that there is investment on their luxury watch, and their purchase can be seen as a long-term asset. To conclude, it is a good time to start buying luxury watches. Definitely the best time it's been for an extremely long time. So if you do feel unsure about buying a luxury watch, we would say don't be, as this is the best state the luxury watch market has been in for a while, and we do not see a dramatic incident happening in the near future. Although the watch prices aren't at pre-COVID values, they are nearly there. And yes, you may be able to see some slight turbulence as graphs are still displaying some shaky trends, but things look to be promising and there is a hint of balance. That is all for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed this one. If you can subscribe to the channel and like this video, that would be massively appreciated. And why not turn on notifications so that you don't miss a video? Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.